Well, rainy days have their benefits, and I'm spending this dark, dreary, rainy day inside in my RV office, which is what this thing is going to remain to be after I have my tiny home built. This will be an RV office and guest quarters if I ever have visitors. Well, let me show you what I was doing last night in the evening after it started raining, or afternoon I should say it started raining. I came inside and started playing around with this room sketcher, and I just want to share with you a little bit about what I'm doing with my tiny home build. I planned out the tiny home. Now this is the 32-foot trailer frame all the way across. What I've got here is now I'm going to exceed the standard width because I will have my church visiting all the time, and I'm going to have a large living room to have people sit around. So what I have here is a sofa and a chair. This is a 3-seater and a recliner, and I don't know if this is precisely to scale. I think the sofa is actually larger than it is in real life on this program I used, but there's a sofa and end tables, and the idea is I can set up folding chairs and I can have probably 12 to 15 people in this living area. So I'm going to go with 12-foot width. Now the trailer frame is 8.5 foot wide. You have to get special permits or have professionals tow your trailer if you're extra wide. But hey, I've been doing that for years anyway, so who cares? So I'm going to go with 12-foot width because I know you can haul 12-foot wide trailers down the road because the Amish do it every day for the drop-in sheds. It's going to be a tiny home, but it's going to be a larger tiny home, again, because I need this meetings area for my church when I have a lot of people over. That's very, very important. Now, so we've got 12-foot wide by 24-foot long. This is an open living area, alright? So it's a 12 by 24. Now what I've got here is this is the first floor, alright? There's going to be double glass doors, and this is a porch which is up by the tongue of the trailer, okay? So this is a 8-foot wide long porch by 12-foot wide. So it's an 8 by 12 porch, and here I've got a couple chairs and a bistro table and my barbecue grill. Just put them in there so you can see what it looks like. And back to the living room, I've got the sofa and 2 end tables, I've got a recliner, I've got a little rug here and a coffee table. I've got my kitchen over in the other corner. Now again, remember, this is the back or the front wall of the trailer, and then outside is the porch. I got my stove, my sink, and a countertop, and there'll be a fridge here. So this will be the whole kitchen area with cabinets above. So open space, open living area. Now what I've got here is I've got a walled off bedroom and a bathroom. I have the door in the wrong place. I want to put the door here. And I don't know why the stairway on this image vanished. There's a stairwell right here. Somehow it vanished when I did this this image. But anyway, you know what? I think I'm gonna put my camera on a tripod because I'm shaking as I talk. Hold on a minute. Okay, now we've got a stable image here. This is about 7 foot wide. 7 foot by the 12, or 7 foot long I should say, by 12 foot wide. There's a divider wall here. I put the door in the wrong spot. I want the door here. Alright, so the door is going to open into the living room, allowing the bedroom and bathroom area to be bigger than they actually are, because once you open the door in, you're sort of crowding yourself. Now I've got here room in the bedroom. There's a bedroom wall. I've got a bed, I've got an end table with a lamp on there, and maybe some little shelves along the side. I think the bed was drawn to a little bit larger than it actually would be in reality as well, because my bed is going to be built in, so to say. I've got a bathtub and sink and toilet in here in the bathroom. Alright, so there's all that. That pretty much covers the ground floor. And I may or may not have, well, I can keep the door to the bedroom open when I'm alone here, because the idea is right somewhere around in the middle over the wheel well, there's going to be a raised area in the floor where the fireplace will sit. So, or wood stove I should say. There's going to be a wood stove here, right in the middle of the home. So again, there's the house frame. Alright, and this is a porch. Now the roof on the top floor is going to hang over the porch, so that'll be a roofed in porch area, and I'll have railings all along, and a door or a gate here to jump out. So that'd be the main entrance and exit of the house, is through the porch, through the double glass doors in the porch. Now I've got a window here over the kitchen sink, I've got a window here by the sofa, a window in the bedroom, and a window in the bathroom. I do like my windows in the bathroom to let out moisture and humidity, and when you're showering and bathing. Now let's go to the upstairs. This is a beautiful thing. I actually last night put into drawing what my vision actually was. My vision is now here for the world to see, and I like how it's looking here. I used the images that they had, so this won't actually be full-size sofas. It's going to be like, what am I trying to say, futons or something on the floor. But this is the upstairs. Now it's going to be almost a full loft. This here is a cutout, and there's a railing along here all the way across. This is all a railing. Sorry, not here where the stairs are. There'll be a railing here and all along here, so you can look down into the living room. So I like the idea of an open loft idea. And now the wall didn't go across all the way, but what this is the overhang over the porch. So this part here is overhanging the porch. So the loft will continue out the full size of the full length of the trailer frame. And then there's a guest bed up here, or for winter I can sleep upstairs when it's colder, for the more heat. And I'm thinking, if I can afford it, of putting a skylight over the bed upstairs. That'd be so nice to just sit there or lay there and stare at the sky. I've got a window here on this end and a window on this end in the loft. So I've got, I think it looks really nice to have a window under your peaked roof, right centered in the loft. I may possibly put another window here, depending on finances, but it probably won't go because the roof is sloped, and although having a raised part with a window on your loft looks really nice, I don't know if I can build it myself that well and make it look good, and again it'll add costs with the expensive extra windows. But anyway, there you have the tiny home design that I'm going to have. This will be my tiny home. It'll be a bit of a larger tiny home. Now, of course, a 12-foot trailer, or a 12-foot house on a 8.5-foot trailer frame is going to cause some trouble. So what I'm going to have is, when you look down in your house in the basement, you've got house jacks, and I'll have house jacks underneath at a few certain pressure points around on the bottom of the trailer frame. I'll have probably 4 house jacks all along the outside walls, maybe even 6 on each wall, to take the weight off that wall when the home is set up. So looking pretty good. That's a very good idea of how I want to have this. The only thing I want to add that it didn't show up on here well, because it's a 2D drawing, under the stairwell is going to be storage drawers and bookshelves. I want to have pull-out drawers going the whole depth of the stairwell. I don't like the idea of a ladder coming up. I want a real stairwell, which I'll build so that's more comfortable and have a handrail there. And that also gives me the space for storage underneath, the full depth. Or I could even make a walk-in type closet, which would actually probably look even better and cost less to build. If I close it off and make a walk-in closet under the stairwell, then I can put all my clutter and junk and whatever I want under there, and it'll look good. So there's my tiny home. There it is, at least the outside view. Front and upstairs and downstairs. Now, I have, let me pause a second. Now here's some plans I downloaded from the internet, which I'm pretty much going to use for my tiny home idea. I do like this overhang. Now this is not sided or anything, this is just plywood sheeting. that they used on this build. I think you can see my mouse moving right there on the roof. So I'm going to use the mouse to show you what I'm doing. I'm going to have a more square window though upstairs and a double wide door on the porch. Now again, this here is going to be the porch going off the front of the trailer frame, coming out 12 foot wide by 8 foot long, and have double glass doors here. And I really like this idea. It's going to add some style and beauty to the house and make it look less like a trailer. In this design here, you do see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major supports. I probably am going to have 6 because my trailer is 30 feet long, and the porch will be supported as well. No, scratch. Yeah, no, scratch that. I just remembered, because I'm extending the roof over the porch. This won't be there. The roof is going to be extended out over the porch. But these little trim pieces that you see on some houses, it really looks nice. So I'll probably do that. And maybe add a window box or something here and there for beauty, because I've seen some of the tiny homes are just ugly. Really ugly. Changing the design of the windows from what they've shown here. Now what's nice is this is a 12 by 24 that I downloaded, and that's part of the reason I chose a 12 by 24 for the tiny home build. Right here is the full designs. Here's an overview. This guy put an overview. Since I'm showing this online, this is a Creative Commons license. House plans licensed under Creative Commons. Not prepared to check by a licensed engineer. It's from tinyhousedesign.com. So anyway, just so you know, there's the credits for anybody looking at this with me. So this is a Creative Commons. It's free to use. He's got the overview here in the plans. Now what I like is there's the floor in all detail. It's right there. And I don't have to do a bit of thinking. All I have to do is write down my shopping list and go to the hardware store and get the wood. Things have changed. The idea with the guy trading the trailer for wood with me fell through. So I'm going to sell the trailer to get my wood. So a little bit of change in plans there. But anyway, that means I can do it now, well, as soon as I sell the trailer, rather than waiting for the guy to make it and let it cure. So that's, well, it works out, I guess. Here's the flooring. This is just 4 by 8 sheets of plywood. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 4 by 8 sheets of plywood. All laid out, nice and easy and simple. All planned out. There's the end wall. There's the sheathing on the end wall. There's the other end wall with front door, back door, front door, either way. Front wall, yeah. There's a side wall. All the framing on the side wall. There's the sheathing on the side wall. There's the other side wall. It's all there. It is so convenient. And that's pretty much what I'm going to use. Now there's the ribbing for the roof. He's also got all that laid out. 24-inch framing. And putting it all together. Now there's notches cut out so it rests on the frame right here. Can you see that on the top of the screen? Yeah, you can see my mouse moving. And then he also shows the loft. Now he's got a full loft on his tiny home build, but it's a little bit more closed in than what I want. I want to have more of an open cutout on my loft so I can see downstairs. I just think it's such a cool idea to be able to look downstairs and have the heat flow up to help heat your upstairs. I just think it's really nice. See, he's got it totally framed in on this one. And I'm going to have, like I said, just a lot more opening, a wider opening for the stairwell. I just like the open design. Shows how it all comes together, both sides. Oh, you've even got the supports over the door, the decorative eave supports. It's all there. Look at that. It's all there. This guy put a lot of work into this. He even did the ladder. So, and then a final view of the house from all different sides. So that gives you a rough idea what my tiny home is going to look like. And again, just the windows and the doors will be different on mine, because I don't like these mixed matched doors and windows. I mean, I want them all to look pretty much the same. I think it looks nicer and gives you a better overall look and appearance. And I like the more square windows on the upstairs. But there it is, my tiny home. All the plans laid out there for you. Upstairs, downstairs, and exterior. So, let me know what you think, guys.